This is Shlishi, the third reading of our weekly Torah portion of Miketz, and it is in Genesis 41:39 through verse 52. It's 14 verses. Starting with verse 41. With verse 39. Chapter 41, verse 39 through 52. Vayomer Paro el Yosef acharei hodia Elohim otcha et kol zot ein navon v'chacham kamocha. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, since God excuse me, since God has let you know all this, there is no one as understanding and wise as you. Ata tiyeh al beti ve'al picha yish'a kol ami rak hakiseh egdal mimeka. You shall be appointed over my household, and through your command all my people shall be nourished. Only with the throne will I be greater than you. Vayomer Paro el Yosef re'eh natati otcha al kol eretz Mitzrayim. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, look, I have appointed you over the entire land of Egypt. Vayasar Paro et tabato me'al yado vayiten ota al yad Yosef. Vayalbesh oto bigdei shesh vayasem revid hazahav al tzavaro. And Pharaoh removed his ring from his hand and placed it on Joseph's hand. And he attired him with raiment of fine linen. And he placed the golden chain around his neck. Vayarkev oto b'mirkevet hamishne asher lo vayikre'u lefanav avrech V'naton oto al kol eretz Mitzrayim. And he had him ride in his chariot of the second rank, and they called out before him, this is the king's patron, Avrech, appointing him over the entire land of Egypt. Vayomer Paro el Yosef, ani Paro, ubiladecha lo yarim ish et yado, ve'et raglo b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. And Pharaoh says to Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and besides you, no one may lift his hand or his foot in the entire land of Egypt. And Pharaoh, v'yikra Paro Shem Yosef Tzafnat Paneach. Vayiten lo et Osnat bat Potifera Kohen on leisha vayetze Yosef al eretz Mitzrayim. And Pharaoh named Joseph Safnat Paneach, and he gave him Osnat, the daughter of Potifera, the governor of On, for a wife, and Joseph went forth over the land of Egypt. ויוסף בן 30 שנה בעמדו לפני פרעה מלך מצרים ויצא יוסף מלפני פרעה ויעבור בכל ארץ מצרים. And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from before Pharaoh and passed through the entire land of Egypt. ותעש הארץ בשבע שני הסבה Mikmatzim. And in the 7 years of plenty, the inhabitants of the land gathered food by handfuls. Vayikbots et kol ochel sheva shanim, asher hayu be'eretz Mitzrayim, vayiten ochel be'arim ochel sedei ha'ir, asher sevivoteha natan betocha. And he collected all the food of the 7 years that was in the land of Egypt, and he placed food in the cities. The food of the fields surrounding the city he put within it. Vayitzbor Yosef bar kechol hayam, הרבה מאוד, עד כי חדל לספור, כי אין מספר. And Joseph gathered grain like the sand of the sea in great abundance, until one stopped counting, because there was no number. וליוסף יולד שני בנים בטרם תבוא שנת הרעב, אשר ילדה לו אסנת בת פוטיפרה כהן און. And to Joseph were born 2 sons before the year of the famine set in, whom Asnath, the daughter of Potiphera, the governor of On, bore to him. ויקרא יוסף את שם הבכור מנשה, כי נשני אלוהים את כל עמלי ואת כל בית אבי. And Joseph named the firstborn Manasseh, for God has caused me to forget all my toil and all my father's house. ואת שם השני קרא אפרים, כי הפרני אלוהים בארץ עוני. And the second he named Ephraim, for God has made me fruitful in the land of my affliction.